Nightwing number 17, written by Kyle Higgins, art by Juan Jose Rip. This is following up right after Death of the Family. We see, all the damage that has been done, and then we see Alfred is sewing up Nightwing after, I'm assuming, just the events of Death of the Family. It doesn't follow up perfectly from where that issue left it, but regardless, he's getting sewn up, and he's looking at a news station showing that Amusement Mile has been completely demolished. It's still burning. And Alfred's like, hey, are you all right? Like, is everything good with you? Like, you can always stay here, or if you even need to talk, I'm here. And Nightwing says, like, hey, I'm okay, I promise. And we see Damian is nearby in the shadows watching him. So then we go to the airport or whatever it was, the hangar where he fought off Raya during I think the last issue, maybe the issue before. And he picks up her body, delivers it to Jim Gordon, and says, like, her name is Raya. Just get a rush on the forensics on her, because there's going to be a funeral for her and another member of Haley Circus later on. So we got to have her ready for that. And Commissioner Gordon's like, hey, Nightwing, she's dressed like you, and it seems like you have a personal bond. Are you all right? And he's like, yep, nope, I'm okay, promise, as Damian's watching on. Then in the hospital, people start yelling at Dick like, oh man, we're out of here. We're not sticking around in Gotham. There's no way we could build a life here. And Nightwing's taking it a bit harsh. And the little girl, Christina, she comes up being like, oh, it's not your fault, Mr. Grayson. We know that. And he gets a flash of her with like the Joker smile and a mallet and just be like, Christina, you should be in bed. Like, this is important for you. And leads her back, and she's like, Mr. Grayson, are you all right? And he's like, yep, I'm okay, I promise. Meanwhile, at Amusement Mile, they put out the fire to begin with, but apparently blowback happened, like a draft thing, and it's caught on fire again, and it's basically going to burn all the way to the ground. And Lucius Fox is with Nightwing saying, like, look, insurance is going to pay what they can, but it's basically going to go to the circus itself, not to you. And the funerals are being paid for by Sonia Branch's company, but you have, like, no money. So are you good, Dick? And Dick's just like, yeah, I'm okay, I promise. Cut to after the funeral, Raya's buried, James is buried. Sonia comes up and it's just like, hey, look, if there's anything I can do, I know how hard it is after my dad died. And there's like a moment, and it's just like, I probably shouldn't talk about him after what he did to you. Anyway, if you need me, just give me a call. And Sonia walks away. And Barbara comes up being like, hey, who is she? And he's like, oh, that's Sonia Zuko, the aka Sonia Branch now. And she's like, oh, and you and her are a thing? And he's like, what does it matter to you? And, he's got his issues going on, and Barbara's like, hey, look, are you all right? And he's like, yeah, no, I'm okay, Babs. So after all that, a few days pass, and the Amusement Mile has been cordoned off, but there's a group of basically memento seekers that are diving in to the debris, trying to find anything that survived from the Joker attack. And Nightwing shows up being like, you ain't doing this here today. And he just starts beating the crap out of all of them, to the point where it gets like pretty brutal. And then Damian steps in and grabs Dick's arm, saying like, hey, look, people have been asking you for the past week whether or not you're okay. And me, I've been keeping an eye on you, and it is so absolutely certain you are not okay. And Dick's just like, I'm the guy that just brushes stuff off, that nothing really sticks to. But, like, that's what the Joker said, is that, like, I am going to let down the people around me, and I did. And so that's really hitting me hard. And Damian just tells him, like, that was the Joker, man. Screw what he thinks. It doesn't matter. And he just tells Dick, like, it is genuinely going to be okay, but, like, it's okay to not be okay right now. And he tells him, if you want to talk, maybe we could do so off the new video game that's coming out tomorrow. And Dick's like, I'll buy you the video game, Damian. And he's like, oh, I didn't say that, but yeah, sure, cool. So that's that issue. And then last page, we get the memento seekers, who did apparently manage to grab a few things. And they're delivering it to a new villain who wears a creepy-ass mask. And it's just an old dude with like a face mask, pretty much, named The Dealer. And apparently his whole thing is he sells items on the black market as part of like recent catastrophes. Like He has a whole bunch of Talon gear, and he was looking for something related to the Joker attack. And he came across one of the guys got a outfit from the Flying Graysons, but it has a Joker smile painted on it. So that's something. So anyway, I like this issue. I think it is a nice little breather issue of like, okay, a lot has happened. We've been building up to all this amusement mile stuff and technically death of the family as well. Now we're just taking the issue of how hard is Dick hit by it. And he's putting on a brave face, but clearly he's not doing okay. And I really do enjoy the fact that it's Damian that comes in and says like, look, we worked together. You are my brother. I know you. You're not okay. And he just walks him through it. I definitely know that nothing bad is going to happen to Robin at any point soon. So that's awesome. Overall, I'm going to give this one I'm going to give it an 8, but it's like a low 8. It's definitely above a 7.5 in quality, but I don't know. It's just its own little separate thing, and I like what it's doing, but it is definitely just a wrap up and setup of future plots. So it's nothing too stand out, but I like how they, even in those moments, allow it to be a character piece rather than just being completely formulaic of moving on to the next thing.